First tonight, a live look at New York City right now, where just hours ago, former President Donald Trump made history when he turned himself in for his arraignment on criminal charges.
Tonight, he's back in Florida at Mar-a-Lago as we speak, touching down in Florida around dinner time tonight. Just 3 hours ago, he took the stage to vigorously defend himself against the 34 felony counts against him. This is Nightside. I'm Carolina Lee.
And I'm Dave Wagner. Tonight, the former president is once again calling the investigation personal and political.
10 Tampa Bay's Christian Benavides is outside Mar-a-Lago to explain the historic charges and the former president's response.
Former President Donald Trump railed against Manhattan prosecutors during an event at his Mar-a-Lago State Tuesday night.
This fake case was brought only to interfere with the upcoming 2024 election, and it should be dropped immediately.
Trump showed little emotion earlier in the day as he walked into a Manhattan courtroom where he pleaded not guilty to 34 felony counts of falsifying business records.
They set up shell companies.
District Attorney Alvin Bragg alleges Trump concealed hush money payments to 3 individuals threatening to reveal negative information about him during the 2016 election. $30,000 to cover up a story about a child he had out of wedlock, and more than $100,000 to 2 separate women claiming sexual relationships.
Catch and kill scheme. That is a scheme to buy and suppress negative information to help Mr. Trump's chance of winning the election.
Trump's lawyers say they'll file a motion to dismiss the case. The next hearing isn't scheduled until December.
He's upset, but I'll tell you what, he's motivated.
CBS News legal analyst Jessica Levinson says the 34 counts come from 11 different payments.
The invoice, the ledger, and the check. Now, why do we have 34, not 33? Because I believe for one of the hush money payments, there's 2 ledger entries.
Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
We should mention former President Trump is facing potential charges in 3 other criminal cases, including a case about his alleged role in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Now, in that case, just hours ago, an appeals court denied Trump's appeal to block his top advisors, including Mark Meadows, from testifying. We know there have been a lot of moving parts to follow today.
So here are the 3 things you need to know about where we are in this case right now. First, former President Donald Trump is charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. That's a Class E felony. Today in court, Mr. Trump pleaded not guilty to all of them.
The second thing to know, former President Trump was released without any special conditions, but the judge did warn him and other parties in the courtroom to refrain from any rhetoric that could inflame or cause civil unrest.
And finally, it will be a while before we see former President Donald Trump back in a New York courtroom. His next court date isn't scheduled until December. We have more coverage of this case on 10tampabay.com and our free 10 Tampa Bay app. There you can find an in-depth report on the charges along with the former president's response from Mar-a-Lago. We also have several verifies addressing some of the most common questions in this indictment.